Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Um, Today I'm going to talk briefly on a message that I received, a channeling, um, and I just wanted to discuss it with you because I feel that it's very important to take notes of it, and it came to me so urgently as something that I needed to share right away. It's regarding labels on connections and having expectations of the connections. Most of my posts are here for the people in, for the counterparts, people in spiritual connections, the feminines and masculines, and most of the message, the channeling is directed at them. But what I heard today, what was channeled today, was that it doesn't matter what kind of connection you're in. This is a time of awakening to the nature of the connection more than the label on it. On another, like an easier way of saying this is, you might be feeling that or questioning that the person you're in connection with, or you listen to this reading for, or you're asking about, is your divine counterpart, or it's that's some person that you're supposed to end up with, and that's your forever person. And whether you're a masculine or a feminine, if you're in separation right now, you're wondering how the other person is doing, how their what their journey looks like. Are you going to come to union, and all the dilemmas that are associated with these kind of connections. And I know that a lot of readings on YouTube, if you're into tarot readings and if you're into psychic readings, they are all foreshadowing they're calling for a union between the masculine and feminine. But the channeling that I received was that more than worrying about that, you have to basically look at the nature of your connection with your person, before putting any labels on it, or before trying to fit it into a certain category of soulmate or karmic or divine counterpart. You have to see what you're getting out of your connection. Is it a healthy connection? In most cases, the spiritual connections are there to trigger us to do work on ourselves, and they are not healthy to begin with. They're very toxic. But was this relationship or connection or situationship or whatever it was with the person that you encountered, did it help you grow? Did it help them grow? Did it bring any changes, or is it just a repeating cycle, or is it just a pattern, continuation of your previous patterns? Did you choose this person because you always choose a certain type of person? You always choose emotionally unavailable people, or attached people, or egotistical people, or people with financial problems? Or do you have in you the urge to want to save someone? Are you out there to turn a beast into an angel? Are you out there to rescue people from their demise? And look at these patterns and see for yourself whether you chose this person because of that. Why did you come into contact with the person that you think is your counterpart, and how is your separation affecting you both? Because this separation time is helping, I believe, a lot of people, especially a lot of feminines, recognize whether the person that they were dealing with was really their true counterpart, or whether it was just another karmic that they felt very attached to. And once they do the healing on themselves, and once they take their power back, these masculines don't fit the scenario anymore. They don't fit the criterias of a divine masculine in the eyes of the feminine anymore, and your energies are not aligned. A pattern is very obvious in their behavior. Things like addiction, things like attachments, codependencies, certain toxic patterns in their relationships with people around them, and all that. And the feminines are going to see this. And if you see something like this, then you should ask yourself whether this person is for you or not, regardless of the label, regardless of the what a reader might tell you, including me. You should just go and trust your intuition on this, and observe your own life and your behavior and your partner's behavior, and see for yourself whether this person matches the criterias, the characteristics of your future forever partner. And the thing here is to not wait on somebody to change into that, but to manifest that into your life, and be open to the idea that somebody else out there could be your true forever partner, and that you staying stuck waiting for someone to change or to become your ideal match is unreal. You can't change anyone. You can't force awakening upon anyone. You can't fix anybody's mistakes for them. You can't pay back somebody else's karma. If you get involved in their karma, you just bring karma for yourself, but you can't help someone pay back their debts. So especially for the feminines who are getting into their powers, don't sit and wait around for your masculine to change too, or for your person to change as well, because that is not in your control. The only person that can initiate change is themselves, and if that person is not changing, if they're not becoming better, if they're not aligning themselves with your energy, with your vibration, then that just speaks loads for itself, that this person is not suitable for your life, they're not suitable for your future. And especially if you see patterns on why and how this person came into your life. Let's say you always choose people that are players. If you always if you're attracted to narcissists, if you're attracted to people that are jerks, that are that have a tough rigid outer shell, and you want to test yourself and your powers of softening them, because a lot of females want to be their nurturing side is unhealthy, in the sense that they want a bad boy and they want to turn him into an angel. And we see that in the movies too. It's a very well known desire in the feminine to want someone who's a bad boy everywhere else and an angel to her. But that is very unlikely. Somebody whose living patterns are toxic, somebody who sleeps around, somebody who has commitment phobia, somebody who is a runner, or he's not as stable emotionally or mentally, he or she, it doesn't matter. This person is not a suitable forever partner. This person is a trap on your way. It's a test by the universe for you to recognize your own worth and recognize your own wants and needs, and compare it to what this person has to offer, and tell for yourself, am I getting what I need here? Am I getting what I want here with this person? And giving up the hope and the pattern of choosing someone in the wishful thinking that that person will become what you like. You should what the mindset that needs to change here is choosing people based on who they are, not who they can be, not who they are potentially, not who you want them to be, not who they look like they can be, nothing like that. You don't vote somebody into your life based on their potential. That is the biggest mistake a lot of divine feminines make when they stick around with a toxic masculine energy, is seeing potential in him, or seeing that that little bit of goodness in him, and thinking that can be enhanced, and that can be counted on, and that can be relied upon. And that is where you end up trapping yourself with someone who is probably very resistant towards change and very resistant towards growing. And the longer you wait around, the longer this person is going to procrastinate and drag their feet and feed on your energy and your resources and your supplies. So that's the gist of the channeling, is to, now that you're in a period of separation, pretty much instead of waiting for your person, or wondering on how they're taking their journey, or how they're going through their awakening, or are they growing or not, or are they going to come back or not, because I know a lot of feminine energies have this question, is when is the union? When am I going to come to contact with my person? When is our union going to happen? How is it going to happen? And all that. Instead of asking those questions, what the spirit told me that you need to ask is this person what I want? And not because, don't look at your emotions for them, don't look at the love that you have for them, but look at their capability of standing up to the challenges of a relationship, their capability of providing for you the kind of commitment that you want, providing for you the kind of partnership that you need. Is this person capable of that? Look at them, look at their life, look at the patterns that you experience with them, and analyze them and give them a grade. It's like marking their paper. They have already answered the questions on your test. You probably have already tested them in different scenarios, and I can bet that in a lot of cases they failed, and that's why you're in separation. So take that paper out and start grading your person, and see if this person fits into the category of your true counterpart. You can really go old school. Like, I know that teenagers in high school do this. They write down the goods and bads of like all the pluses and minuses, the pros and cons of getting into a relationship with a boy, all the good things and the bad things about him, and the things that they want. And that's what you can do as well. If you get confused in your thoughts and between your emotions and your logic, you can always grab a piece of paper and write down what you want from your life, and what you want your future to look like, and write down what this person has to offer, and the areas that this person has failed you and failed the relationship, and see for yourself whether this person fits into the criteria of becoming your partner. Because if this person has been abusive towards you, verbally, hopefully not physically, but verbally and emotionally abusive, taking away from you, draining your energy, and breadcrumbing you, lying to you, deceiving you, cheating on you with other people, and taking advantage of your energy and sucking all that light and happiness out of you, then you should think to yourself why you put yourself in these scenarios. Why do you put yourself with such people? And watch out and be aware of your future choices if people approach you, because once you come to your power, once you start glowing, you will attract new people. You will attract new work and love potentials. So once these people start coming into your life, they come from all sorts of vibrations. Some of them are lower vibrations, some of them are higher vibrations. But you have to keep your eyes open and choose, put an end to your pattern. Now you're awakened, now you have grown, now you have you're in your power, you have healed your wounds. So it's time to break that pattern of choosing toxicity and choosing to save someone, and try saving yourself. Save your own life by putting yourself in environments that help you grow, in environments that protect you, with people that provide for you and protect you and take care of you, instead of putting yourself with people that drain you, and there is no equal give and take in your connections. So if somebody new comes in, you match them against your criterias, and you grade them, and you see if they could be a good person. Because trust me, guys, you can love someone and let them go. You can, if you feel that bond with someone, you can love them and release them, and allow them their space to take their own journeys. And you deserve better than waiting for somebody else to live their life the way they wish. And most of these masculines are dragging their feet anyway. So if you have other opportunities in your love life, in your work environment, if you want to move, if you want to change cities, if you want to buy a new house, and you're waiting on what your masculine has to offer or what he is bringing to the table, I strongly suggest that you don't wait. If you want to buy the house, buy that house. If you want to move your city because it offers you a better living environment, or if you have children, it offers a better environment for them to grow in, do it. Don't wait for somebody else, whether this is your divine counterpart, or a potential partner, or family, or nobody. Live for yourself, and trust that if somebody is for you, they will get into alignment with you, and you will cross path with them again. But what you need to do is know what's good for you, because if you keep choosing toxic people, that's what you're telling the universe, that's all you deserve. You deserve toxic people, and that's what the universe keeps giving to you. So even if you don't end up with your counterpart, the next person that comes into your life will be toxic, because that's what you're choosing, that's what you're looking for, that's what you're accepting as something that you will allow into your life. So this time of separation between the counterparts, or this time of transformation and death and transition, is the best time to kill patterns as well. We have been, as feminines, we have been healing our wounds, we have been coming into our power, we have been growing financially, socially, and it's time to look at the toxic patterns into our life, in our lives, where it led us down failing paths, and cutting them off, and cutting these patterns off, and looking to invite and manifest healthier relationships for ourselves by choosing and allowing healthier people into our environment. Okay, guys, so that's pretty much it. I know that I uploaded another video last night. So if you haven't listened to that, please check that out too. That's about more about the masculine energy and what they're dealing with. But always keep in mind that you as a feminine and them as the masculine, you have separate journeys, and your journeys only lead to union if you focus on yourself and not be lured into each other's paths. Okay, so have a good day and take care. I'll talk to you next time.